spiritual aspect of life in San Francisco.
On the first Thursday
I really like this piece a lot.
of every month.
I love the barbed wire.
This one speaks to me the most. I feel like there's the most going on, there's the most you can like attach to, but I'm not a big abstract guy.
Art takes center stage in the city.
Art Walk is a monthly self-guided art tour in the Tenderloin neighborhood.
I think without the bird, it would be a little bit less fun.
A monthly showcase,
And of course the Washington Monument, very patriotic.
with each piece having its own story to tell.
It's really difficult to get into the art world.
If Devon Blood was painting his story, it would come with a palette of adversity.
I have to keep mixing until I get the color that I want.
The 44-year-old's routine rarely changes.
Man, this orange is perfect.
Sitting in his 200-square-foot studio apartment.
I paint every day, all day.
In many ways, Blood has always had art beating through his body.
My mom's an artist. She taught me how to be an artist.
As a teenager, his work shifted from canvas to skin.
I wasn't able to break into that world, but I was able to get into the world of tattooing.
But on a cool summer night,
July 12th.
2006.
July 12th, 2006.
Blood's life was forever changed.
So how long has it been since you've been here?
I haven't been here since 2007.
Devon Blood doesn't stop by the intersection of 20th and International in Oakland very often.
They weren't like after me. Just wrong place, wrong time.
At the time, Blood was living here with his girlfriend. He just got home from work, and the two were settling in for the night.
We heard crashing. The glass right there was falling off and breaking on the ground, and we didn't know what was going on.
What was going on was a break-in. Strangers who mistakenly were in the wrong home.
Couldn't get in. They figured it was part of the grow house because the grow house is right there. I heard them running around, and then they came up to the door. Startled out of bed, she said, "What's that?" I said, "Those are guys breaking in. Get out the back window." She tried and said, she came back up. She said, "There's bars on and they won't budge." And I was like, "Screw it." And I held the door closed, the bedroom door. They came up to the door, tried to kick it open, and it budged like that. It says, "Oh crap, there's people living here."
Then there was gunfire.
So you get shot and you hear the gunfire and that's the last thing you remember?
Yep. That's the very last thing I remember. I got shot and just, I don't remember anything else. I woke up at the hospital like 6 weeks later.
His mother there by his side.
All I could do was just get there and be there, and I moved into the hospital basically for a couple of months.
Blood was shot in the back of the head. The bullet permanently lodged right behind his right ear.
I lost all muscle control in my right hand.
How does one get shot in the head and survive?
I have no idea.
Unable to use his right hand, Blood had one choice.
So you had to relearn everything?
Yeah. I relearned everything with my left hand. I sat in that hospital bed and took an alphabet book and practiced doing the alphabet with my left hand. And it looked really bad at first, but then it got better and better and better.
And then there came a time.
My right, I can't even hold on to a brush.
A time to see if he could put paint to velvet.
I still have to figure something new out every day. Every time I paint.
So in this spot,
I'm always here. I'm always here painting.
in this small apartment,
Wake up at 5:30 in the morning, go to sleep at like 1, just painting constantly.
magic started to once again flow.
It's all in your head. If you can learn how to use your other hand, you use what's in your head already.
I like the craftsmanship that comes out of a piece like this.
And on the first Thursday of every month,
Like a bunch of scenes kind of mixed together.
when art lovers walk from gallery to gallery,
Yeah, no, these are pretty awesome.
It like does the skin tone and it's interesting.
they came across a first.
I've liked his work for a while.
A first solo show for an artist who continues to paint a new self-portrait.
Mom, how you doing?
Congratulations, my dear.
Thank you.
This is wonderful. Who would have known?
Nah, this is awesome. Thank you.
It's his chance to show the world he isn't backing down.
He's strong within. He doesn't break. I've never seen him break. ever. He is, yeah, it's just amazing.
How many people would be able to do that for themselves, just be able to switch hands? Like, not very many, I think. It's pretty amazing and inspiring.
Well, you are going to film the first purchase of the show because that's going to be from us.
And in a place where creativity takes courage.
I've never shown my art before.
Oh my goodness, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. This is something that he deserves to be able to, and this is the beginning.
Devon Blood is walking his own path.
I finally got an art show at a gallery, an established gallery in San Francisco, and it's like mind-blowing to me. It's something I've wanted since I was a little kid, and I thought that could never happen.
For photojournalist Victor Nieto, Jason Marks, KCRA 3 News.
Just an amazing recovery. Oakland police tell us the people who broke into Blood's home have never been caught. The case remains under investigation nearly 20 years later.